Now, it wasn't, like, in a romantic sense, obviously, but he was still the same shitty person after we broke up that he was while we were dating, and I had no reason to continue to have that kind of negative influence on my life. Yeah. I have no reason for him to be in my life, so he's not. He was not a positive influence. That video was a joke. He put that up on April 1st. The video that you're talking about where he said that, well, I mean, I do like girls. And I do like girls more than boys, but that video was not really when we broke up. The only thing weird about it is he pretty much... Okay, can I just say, it drives me nuts. Me and Richie got back together, like, we got back together twice after we broke up. And he, like, convinced me to date him every time because I didn't want to get back together with him. And then he, like, did everything he could just so he could fucking cheat on. Oh, whatever. Is there any truth to the Onision video? It depends on what video we're talking about. I don't know which one. He makes a lot of videos. Man, I would love to guess, but I'm super nervous saying in front of people. Well, those are the rules, so get with it or get out. Psh, just kidding, please don't leave. Did Richie ask permission to make the future? He did, actually. I didn't know the video was gonna be like that, but I told him about the concept for my video because we were, I don't think I would consider us friends at the time, but we weren't really friends, but I was talking to him about the idea for my video, and he asked if he could make a video, in a similar context. Said yes. I didn't realize the video was gonna be like that at all. But Richie said I am not financially dependent on Greg at all. I make no money from Greg. I've never met Greg in person, like at all, ever. I don't know, like, Richie likes to say that, like, you know, Greg pays my bills or whatever the fuck to make him look better, but I'm not at all. Billy works for Greg. She does, like, she works for him. So, yeah, but I don't. I'm a home and broke as a motherfucker, so nobody's paying my bills, I promise you that. Greg is Onision. That's the same person. My hair currently almost the same color as yours. We were twinning. Woo! So Onision is wrong about no. Richie cheated on me a lot. That's true. He really did. With a lot of people. Multiple people. He did cheat on me. For sure. That's a real thing that happened. Who did he cheat with? Nobody that you would know. It's not like, internet-y people. It was just kind of people he messaged on Facebook to hook up with. And then, okay, I'm gonna stop talking because I'm, like, actually live right now. But yeah, no, it's nobody that you would know. Yeah. The second two times that me and Richie dated, he told me that he didn't want it to be public. He didn't want everybody to know that we were dating. He wanted it to be just between us, but he was really just using that as a way to continue his escapades, which I feel like is probably what he's doing now with, you know, whoever else that he might be dating. But he was just doing that so he could be like, no, I'm single. Because if nobody knows you're dating, you can just do that and then hook up with people. Funny enough. That's okay. You know, no worries, guys. Can't help everybody. No, Richie doesn't ever like to talk about the fact that he cheated on me because the extent of what happened, I have never really talked about. Like, this broadcast and the broadcast yesterday is pretty much the extent of what I have shared about what happened between me and Richie. Because I don't talk about it because I don't want him to start, like, fucking up my life because he cheated on me, so I don't want him to, like, be, like, awful to me just because I was honest about what happened. So I don't really talk about it most of the time. Because, frankly, like, I know I have some sort of following, but if Richie hates my guts, like, he would just ruin my life. And, frankly, I don't want him to ruin my life because I didn't do anything wrong. So I don't talk about it most of the time. I mean, I talk about it sometimes if people, like, really ask and there's not a lot of people around. Like, I don't mind discussing it. Like, he did cheat on me. He knows what he did. So it's, like, not something that he can deny. Just... So you gotta... I know that I have every right to share, and if I was willing to give up all of my fan base and everything that I've built up until this... up until this point, just to have, like, a public service announcement about my ex-boyfriend, then, like, maybe I would, but I know that if I do that, he's gonna fuck me over. Or, like, do something nuts. So I don't want to, like... I don't want to make it any worse for myself than it already has been, because it was definitely a rough relationship to be in, and a rough thing to get out of, so... It's like... I think more people would defend you if they knew what happened, but... See, but the thing is if I say that he did these things, and he knows that he did those things, but he wants to deny them, he would just be like, no, I didn't, and he has exponentially more people on his side than I will ever have, because he has such a big following, and so... Like, there's nothing, like, I'm powerless in the fact that if I just go out and tell the truth, he'd just be like, no, I didn't, and then that would be the end of it. I mean, like, he has admitted to the fact that he cheated on me, but he also likes to deny how he cheated on me, or when he cheated on me, or to an extent, because most people who know that the first time we broke up, whenever I found out on tour, was not whenever we stopped dating the last time. So most people don't even know how long we dated or whatever else, because he, you know, we were obviously not public with it, so he could do whatever else. But most people don't give a shit about whether or not he cheated on me. Like, they're like, okay, whatever, I still like his music, so it doesn't matter. And I'm like, okay, cool. How long did you date? 6 months altogether. We were involved for way longer than that, but we were officially dating for 6 months. Did you date before the video he made? No, that's really when we started dating, was February 21st. The day that he uploaded that video was the day we started dating. But we broke up twice. 3 times total, including the last time. But we broke up twice inside of our relationship. And he doesn't really... Yeah. You cheated on me the first time? Okay, so... There's a lot of... there's a lot of reasons I got back together with him. Mostly because he ran into... I told him I wasn't going to get back together with him after the whole tour incident. And then he, like, ran off into the woods and cried and told me he was going to kill himself. And I felt bad. And I was like, you know what? I'd rather be with you and you not be dead than whatever else. So, whatever. There's a lot of reasons that we got back together, and I don't regret getting back together with him the first time, though I do regret getting back together with him the second time. I think that the first time, he was valid and genuine and wanting to get back together with me. I think the second time was definitely a game that he wanted to continue to play with me. And frankly, I didn't know it was a game, but yeah, that was my problem with that whole situation, is I didn't know, and I asked all the time, and I kept up, and I made sure, because I just like honesty, and if you didn't want to be with me, or if you wanted to go sleep with other people, I would have been like, okay, do that, and I told him that all the time. I was like, you know, if you don't want to be with me, like, that's fine, just let me know. No, he didn't, you're kidding. No, I'm really not kidding, he really did do that. Which is why I have such a problem with the Dear Future Girlfriend video. That's my biggest thing, is that in the video he says, I'll tell you that I'm gonna kill myself to override your love with emotions. That's actually something that he did to me, which is, a lot of the things that he says in that video are things that he did do to me, and like, he says that it's all like this big art thing, but I've dated him. I spent almost a year with the guy in total, and like, it's not just an art piece. Like, that's not all of it is how he is in relationships. There's some stuff that he doesn't do, but most of it he does, and it's not like an art piece. That really is just, I don't know, maybe he just doesn't realize that he is like that. But every time I've ever had a conversation with him about the unhealthy things that he did in relationships while we were dating, he pretty much said, I know, and that was like the end of it. So I kinda low-key ship you with Hair Jordan. Well, Hair Jordan's definitely like in a relationship, so I don't know what to tell you there. It's not with me. He might just not care. See, that's the thing, is I don't think he did. I know that he, like, said in a video, it's like, if you ever say that I never cared about Ayalla, like, that's ridiculous, but if you look at his actions, there was no, like, I give a shit kind of action. Like, he asked me to be his girlfriend in a really cute way, and he took me out to dinner and would, like, cuddle me if I came to his house. And those are, like, the not bad things that he did. Yeah. It's with that other girl he collabs with a lot, I think. He seems super nice. Well, you know, I think Richie is a really good person to be friends with. I think that he's fun to hang out with. I think I spent a lot of time with him. It's like not. Yeah, no, he's a friend. He's a good friend, as long as you are never, ever romantically involved with him. Like at all. Just don't ever talk to him, don't ever kiss him, don't ever go on a date with him. Definitely don't date him. But as long as you don't do any of those things, you know, you and Richie could be good friends. You could be friends for a long time. I just happened to not choose that path because, frankly, I didn't know that he was, you know, gonna cheat on me with a bunch of people and make me look like shit on the internet, so it's fine. Whatever. I was unaware. Doesn't he have a new girlfriend? I don't know if they're dating, but, you know, whatever. It's none of my business. I feel sorry for her if she is dating him, only because I am very aware of the outcome, and, you know, maybe if they, like, stay together and he never cheats on her, like, good for him and good for her, but I'm terrified for her, and I hope that that doesn't happen to her also, but, he has denied a lot of the things that he did, so I've just understood that he's just gonna continue to manipulate people into dating him for extended periods of time so he can cheat on them. And that's like the cycle. Is he one of those guys that always has to have a girlfriend? See, he says that he doesn't like to have a girlfriend. He says he doesn't like being in relationships. He told me after we broke up that he wasn't going to get into a relationship for an extended period of time because he knew that he was just going to continue hurting people if he was going to continue dating. And he was like, I really don't want to keep hurting people, so I'm not going to date anybody for a really long time until I figure out my life, relationships, and whatever. And then, like, 2 weeks later, there was a girl at his house, half naked. So, I don't know what to tell you. I think he likes to say he doesn't like to be in relationships, but he always wants a girlfriend. How about that? He doesn't want to be lonely. He doesn't do long-term not lonely very well. Guys, we're almost to 2 hours. I think we did good. Not attempting to start a religious trend, but Richie needs God in his life. Well, he's an atheist. One of my ex told me, and she said that as soon as she saw me, she told her he's the right one. Stick with him. Aw, that's really cute. Yeah, I'm really lonely and single, but I'm, like, okay with it. Like, I'm in no rush to date anybody. Like, at all. And whenever I say that, I mean it. Like, I could be single for the next 2-3 years, and, like, I'm good. Like, I had enough of the whole relationship, like, swing around, whatever the fuck. I had enough. I am not trying to get myself back in the loop with anybody. Because, frankly, like, I don't want a part 2 of Mr. whatever the fuck. I'm not looking for it. And may everybody who is the same way with women stay the fuck away from me, please. Thank you. I'm so happy. Just stay the fuck away from my life. Everybody who sucks, please. Just stay away from my life. I'm so good right now. Like, things are going well. I'm about to release my EP. Like, I'm getting a job. Everything's good. I'll wait 2 or 3 for you. Well, thanks. But, yeah, anybody who, like, has a track record of cheating on anybody, or probably would cheat on me, just stay the fuck out of my life. I'm done with that. It was not fun. I don't want to do it again. Oh my god. I cannot be more clear. Somebody take a moment of this right now. If you are planning on being a fuckboy, stay the fuck out of my life. Thank you. Okay, that's all I had to say. I'm done. I don't know how people cheat, to be honest. Me neither. I'm faithful as fuck. Like, I feel like that should be, like, tattooed on my forehead, is, like, faithful as fuck, loyal as fuck. Like, I can't do it. If I'm dating somebody, I'm so into that person. Like, fuck. It sucks. Everything sucks. Alright, well, we're almost to 2 hours. We're almost there. I'm gonna leave right at 2 hours. Just letting you know. Because it's been a lot of this. This whole broadcasting thing. I've had a lot of it today. Wish I could find a girl like you. Well, you know, I wish I could find anybody that isn't shitty. How about that? Just anybody. It's like not the first time I've been cheated on either. Like, what am I doing wrong? I mean, the first time definitely also was not my fault. I just have really bad taste in men. You're so hot though. Well, thank you. It does really help. If you have shitty taste in men, they'll cheat on you too. I can possibly date this one woman, but I'd rather wait until there's no chaos in our lives. Why do people cheat on you? You're amazing. I couldn't tell you. I feel like I try to be a good girlfriend. I try to be, like, agreeable. I'll, like, help you do your laundry. I don't know. Like, well, I have no good explanation for why people do the shit that they do. I just know that they do it. They should fucking stop. Like, stop hurting people. It's not like a good thing. You don't really get anything out of hurting people other than the fact that they're in pain. And, like, if you're into that, okay. But there's, like, some sadists out there. Like, there's masochists. I'm not one of them. I don't want people to, like, beat the shit out of my emotions. Like, I'm not into that. When people ask, what do you look for in a girlfriend? The #1 answer is laundry. Well, I don't know. I'll sing you to sleep and rub your back. That's, like, good girlfriend material. That's, like, all I have. Like, I don't have money. I'll come see you. I like to cuddle. I like whatever. Middle fingers up for Guys, I don't know. I date as long as she can comprehend as life is come. What? I don't know what that was, but... Therapy. Hello. Sorry you had to go through that. You know, no worries. I feel like at the end of the day, I was a strong person before it, and I'm a stronger person after it, and I'm 5'6". Yeah. But, you know, it's not like, I guess it's not a bad experience to have. Now I know to stay away from him and people like him, and I can definitely pick up on signs a little faster this time, so I don't have to, find out very abruptly. Yeah. Or I could just die alone, which is less painful than whatever the fuck I have been doing. I don't know why anybody dates anybody. I'll just, like, get artificially inseminated and make kids by myself and be really successful without all of the hullabaloo of everybody fucking else. Will you make a YouTube video on this? No. I'm not making a YouTube video on this. Fuck no. How'd you find out? Funny story. I just found some things I didn't want to see, and then Richie came home, and I was like, hey, you're a pathetic piece of shit. And then he was like, yeah, I was cheating on you. We probably shouldn't have been dating anyway. And I was like, why the fuck did you just break up with me? But that's pretty much how it happened. I ran across some things I didn't want to see, and then I confronted him. And it didn't go well. And then I cried, and then I sat there for like 20 minutes, and then I drove home. Yeah. It was great. How did you find out when you were let's just change the subject, guys. I'm about to leave. Let's talk about something else for like 5 minutes, and then we can move on with our day. How about that? Like anything else. What are you guys doing for Halloween? Are you guys going trick-or-treating? Gonna go to a party? My favorite drugs? I don't do drugs. Will you ever return to California? Of course I will. Party. How did you find out how cool I am? Well, you tweeted at me 14 times in a day, and I was like, wow, that guy's probably really cool. Do you have green in your hair too? My, like, up here is kind of teal, because I haven't dyed my hair in a long time. But I didn't dye green in my hair. It just kind of, the top is like teal, because I'm really lazy and I don't dye my hair a lot. It looks good. Well, thank you. I haven't dyed my hair. I feel like you can tell by my roots, but I have not dyed my hair in a really long time. This blue's just kind of been, like, stuck in my head. That color is goals. Well, this is called dye your hair one time and then wait 3 months. Ugh, my eyeball is so itchy. How did you meet him? Me and him have actually never met in person. He's coming up here next month so we could hang out, but I met him over, I think. You should make another cover video. I actually tried all day today to make a cover video and it did not go well. So I think I'm going to record like a shitty one on my phone or something like that and upload it and be like very, extra unprofessional about it. And yeah, have you met Onision? Not yet, actually. I'm about to. In real life, I'm gonna meet him. But I have never met him or had, like, a legitimate conversation with him. Yeah. Him? What do you mean? Greg is definitely a man. Goes by him. Those are his pronouns. OMG excited. I mean, I'm not gonna say I'm excited. I'm excited to meet Lainey. Does that count? I'm not really excited to meet Greg because I feel like we won't get along. Like, I want to get along, but I'm a very opinionated human being. Or him and Billy. Billy's dating Lainey. Billy is dating Okay, I'm done. Whatever. I'm so done with the internet. Do you guys am I emo now? I'm guessing Lainey is Greg's wife. They're married. They have kids together. No duh, she's financially dependent on him. That's, like, literally his spouse. They're literally married. I don't know what to... So what if I do it? I'd never cheated on anybody. What does Billy do for Onision? Guys! None of your goddamn business! I know, but Lainey married to Greg and Lainey's dating Billy. Okay, yeah, no, it's really confusing. I laughed when Greg roasted Richie. I'm pretty sure I laugh when everybody roasts Richie, but that's just because I can't do it. Yeah. I feel like Richie would probably just kill me. I don't want to die. But I think it's really funny when other people roast him. Alright guys, it's been 2 hours and 5 minutes, and that is, in fact, what I told myself I was going to broadcast for today. So I'm gonna leave, but I will be back at 8 o'clock. Tune in. I will be broadcasting again. Alright, and I will see you guys later.
Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please subscribe, and follow us on Twitter to keep up to date on your favorite streamers. Blarg you later.